Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Peter Lambert. What do you have on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, first pitch coming up. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7:15.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball one.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boogan, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Junior Caminero, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball that's
Part of
outside.
the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to cheat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Ian Seymour. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball inside.
2-1. Line drive and foul ball. That one inside.
Ball 3.
Full count now. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Yordan
Inside,
Alvarez
ball 1.
stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's a ball.
Gets the call, and that's strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. That's ball 4.
That's outside.
Tried another
Ball
fastball,
4.
but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Here we go, Isaac.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul.
And just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. He scores, and the Astros tie it up.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And now it's Christian Walker. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Cam.
Now Cam Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's outside.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground to the left. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Out to short. Delgado sends it to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins.
Nope.
Tied up here in the early going.
Hey!
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
And there's a ball.
In.
Got him. That's the second out.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Man at second. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and the Rays take the lead. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Yandy Diaz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
In the air to left center, Loperfido makes his way towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now
Bay.
and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, number 70. Here's Taylor Trammell.
For the Astros, designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
And a foul ball. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And start him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Yandy Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. A A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And now the 0-1. Ball one there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stays alive. A 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Palacios. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ray Delgado.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Raynel Delgado. That's in there. 0-1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. High fly ball down the left field line. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time.
No,
that's a
he's safe.
leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Base hit center field. Diaz around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Junior Caminero. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. On a line, base hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Gets the outside corner with that one. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Brian King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Imai, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Peter Lambert out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Tatsuya Imai.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Chandler Simpson digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Over to Altuve. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder. Cedric
Here's the
Mullins.
center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Up and in, look out.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Over to Altuve. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Taylor Walls getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball.
The 1-0. Runner on the go.
Oh, that's
pitch
low.
misses. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Mullins at second with 2 down.
Hey!
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Mullins headed home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Quick toss to first. Walls dives back in safely. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
Ball 1.
And another
that's
ball.
out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings over the top of that one. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Altuve wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Hit on the ground to short. Walls gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Cam Boozer gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. And 1-1. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
That's a ball. Hey!
The 1-2. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Diaz measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Nope. Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rays held in check here, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in Houston, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. you can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now batting Taylor Trammell. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey!
Here goes the runner. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Pitch
Ball
kicks
two.
away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. Good eye
Ball
in that
three.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So a
Nope,
walk
that's ball 4.
puts runners
Take
at
your bait.
first and second.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In the air to left center. Mullins on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Joey.
Here's the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. The Astros down 5, trying to battle back. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch in the
Ball
dirt, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Trammell around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag saved. It's 7-4.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Raynel Delgado up next for the Astros.
Nope.
Man at second. Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one in there across the letters. Next
Ball
pitch
three.
downstairs. 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Sit down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 7-4. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Tap foul at the plate. This one in the air, right field. Smith on the move towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Victor Mesa Jr.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Pitch misses.
Ball one.
And that's ball one.
Aye. No, that's low.
Out towards left center. Loperfido on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. That ends the inning. Down in order, go the Rays. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Up the middle. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. A strikeout and a walk. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Casey Legumina, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kelly getting cranked up as well.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And another ball. Bounce to the right. Palacios. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Isaac.
2 down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Hey!
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Well,
That's
this is
ball
a
2.
guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
No, that's down.
Man at second. And that is out of play. Pulls that one foul. Man on second, 2 down. And now the count filled up 3-2. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Cam.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cam Boozer gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Casey Legumina comes on now.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
First and second, 2 outs. Cam Smith will hit next. 1 for 2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fought off foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
upstairs.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
In the air, right field. Mesa under it. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 left for the Astros, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan King.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off, Cedric Mullins. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. And first offering is fouled off. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert getting ready to go. De Los Santos, the right-hander, also getting loose. There's a swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one
That's
way
ball 3.
inside. Payoff pitch. This to third. Alvarez. Long throw to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get
Up
the
next
out.
for Tampa Bay, second baseman Richie Palacios.
Here's the second baseman, Richie Palacios. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. And that is that. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 4. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Well, these
Inside, ball
Astros,
one.
simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
One away.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Just missed. The Rays leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 4. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for
Yandy Diaz now. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's outside.
Fiducia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
1 out man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that is that. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 4.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Craig Kimbrell.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Raynel Delgado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one almost got him. The 1-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0. Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Good eye right there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This one popped up. Walls under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the order now. So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard but foul. The Astros trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So digging in, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Altuve back safely. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Clay Flaherty. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Sulser getting loose as well. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Got him. And the inning is over. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 4.
Now pitching. for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Astros,
arm on the mound to start the eighth. Angel De Los Santos.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero, 1 for 3.
Caminero.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him swinging.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Mesa at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Inside, almost got him. Left field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Smith on the move to the gap. And that is that. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 4. Bottom of the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Now here is Cam Smith.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one pulled foul. One now. Foul ball there.
Ball 2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Hits the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. It's 7-5.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Rays trying to protect a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rips that one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Yainer.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Cole Sulser.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So no one on after the sac fly. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros.
This game has a different feel to it all of a sudden, doesn't it? This one might not finish the way we expected.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So next up for Houston, Raynel Delgado. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That's outside.
That pitch is
and
out.
It's 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 6.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slider for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Taylor Walls.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Palacios,
Ball one.
the next to hit, takes ball one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Smith has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa as they still lead by 1 at 7-6.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay,
and on the
number
mound, the
5.
closer, Clay Flaherty. A chance at his first save of the year. Back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Baseman, Jose Altuve.
And that
Nope.
misses. Ball 1. Up the middle. And that chance handled. To first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Tap back to the mound. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Isaac.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Flaherty going for save number 1 in this spot. On the ground, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.